Welcome to the Page Turner Adventures Creative Literacy Program, filled with crafts and activities that get kids excited about books and reading. And now we are talking about Africa. So to start out with, we're going to start with an icebreaker. I'd love to start with icebreakers, and this one is a dance. It's actually a dance called the lamban, which is a traditional African dance, but we're going to do a very, very, very modified version of this dance so anybody can do it. It has very simple steps that you can do, and then you can teach the kids. And what I love about this dance is it's actually a storytelling dance, and I'll tell you all about that when we get to that section. Now we're going to go over here to this book. And this is called The Spider Weaver, A Legend of Kente Cloth. And Kente cloth is a traditional African cloth. And in this story, two weavers find a spider's web. And the spider's web inspires them to make this beautiful Kente cloth.
And this is the Kente cloth they made. It's traditional. This is how they've been doing it for ages.
No, not exactly like that, because this one's made out of paper. Yeah, that's the one we're going to do. We're going to do it out of paper. We're going to do some weaving, and it's still pretty cool looking.
I think it's very cool looking.
Thank you.
I'm going to go lay it down in front of my fireplace.
You do that, Kenny. Anyway, then we're going to go over here to this book, which is Zomo the Rabbit. And Zomo's kind of wearing some Kente cloth there. And I love this book because it is a trickster story. Zomo is a trickster, and it's a great, great book for story time. Zomo is clever, but he wants wisdom. So Zomo goes to visit the sky god, and he asks him for wisdom, and the sky god tells him what he has to do to get that. So it's just a lot of fun. But one of my favorite things about this book is I love the character of Zomo, but I also love the colors. Look at these illustrations. The colors are just so bright and beautiful. Look at that. That's the sky god. It's gorgeous. So this inspired the next project, which is stamping prints. These are Ethiopian stamping prints, or my version of Ethiopian stamping prints. And we're going to do two different versions of this with two different kinds of stamps, but it's very bright and colorful and a really simple project to do. So.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. You got a spider on your shoulder.
Thanks. Yeah, that's Anansi. This is Anansi the spider we're gonna do. What are you doing?
I'm letting him free in the wild.
Okay, can I have that, please? Yeah, we're gonna make some little Anansis. We can't talk about Africa without talking about Anansi the spider, so we'll make some of those guys. And there are lots of different Anansi books around. This one is Anansi Goes Fishing, retold by Eric Kimmel. There's Anansi in the Moss-Covered Rock, and lots of different Anansi stories. Another great trickster from Africa. Then in South Africa, this book is Nelson Mandela's Favorite African Folktales, and this is definitely a good book for older kids. It's, a little bit text heavy, and the stories are a little bit more intense, but also look at these gorgeous illustrations. Really interesting folktales from Africa. So from South Africa, we have a craft that is South African armless string dolls. So these are a lot of fun. I'll show you how to make these. Ooh.
I found something. Is this yours? It's got your name on it.
Thanks. It actually is my name. That's my name in hieroglyphics. Yeah.
I knew that.
No, you did. It's a cartouche. We're going to make these, and a cartouche is just this kind of oblong-shaped object with a name and hieroglyphics. And to go with this, we have this book, Pepi and the Secret Names, because Egypt is in Africa. So this is a book in Egypt, and this boy Pepi has to find the names of these different animals. He has to figure them out, and they are in hieroglyphics. So we are going to make our own Egyptian cartouche. It's a lot of fun. So there you have it. That's Africa. Enjoy it. And remember,
when you read, every day is an adventure. I made it just in time.
Saw that. For more great crafts and activities, visit our blog at pageturneradventures.com.